Where the frick did I save it? It's the stupid half grid one. Yeah. Okay, we got it. Okay. Let me see. Make sure both those popped up. That one's popped up. I feel like the crop is wrong on there. Let's see. That's not what I want to do. I want to do filter. I'm gonna do room. Hey Wolf, how are you? I'm gonna crop less from the bottom. How's that? Still can't see all of it. I'm not addicted to the game. I'm just really enjoying it. And also, I thought I had plans tonight. I did not. And I realized that Sunday's Mother's Day, so I most likely will not be streaming. So I'm kind of making up for that. But I'm also just really enjoying this game. But yeah, no, we should be going back to pretty normal schedule once this game is over, you know, holidays and stuff, which is just Mother's Day. Maria, how are you? It's gone. Aw. It's alright. I gave him a small treat before we started. Okay, here we go. I don't know why it... Wait, that's not freaking... Okay, that is a 5. Ugh, that doesn't look good. One sec. Yeah. No, don't worry. I got you. Last stream, we did this. What you see on the screen. It became apparent through a couple of hints that every room has 2 photos. The 2 photos have a 1-letter difference. That 1 letter goes into the code. So when we start the game, we start in the entrance hall. And no matter what rooms you pick, the photos in those rooms stay the same. So the appearance might change due to, like, you know, you going from the corridor to the dining hall. Like the locations of the photos might change, but they'll be the exact same photos. So it doesn't matter what order we choose rooms in, it'll always be the same letter. Just sounds crazy. I completely agree. I thought for sure that it changed around with the stuff. And someone's like, no. Surgeon came in, I was like, just try and reset the day and see if you pick a different room if it's the same letters. And it was. And I was like, okay, not properties. I'm gonna do filter. I want to get it the right side. Also, this is the only 5x9 grid I could find, and it's not even sideways. It wasn't even centered. It's so bad. It's so bad. Why is this the only one I could find on the internet? Okay, let me pull up stream. Sure it's all working good. Alright. Got it. Up till 4 on Sunday and Tuesday, I said. Shut it down at like 9. I don't think I streamed until 4 on Sunday, did I? What were you doing up till 4 on Sunday? I mean, sometimes I just can't sleep, so I get that too. If that's the causation. Let's see. Okay. You just up randomly? Okay, cool. I was like, I don't think that was from my stream. I tend to shut it down by 2 at the latest. Yeah, I was making sure. I was like, I don't want to feel bad about that, but yeah, no. But no, I get that. Sometimes I'll go in bed and I'll be like, I'm not tired. It's like, well. Also, we found the foundation. The thing that's supposed to have an elevator. That you're supposed to be able to access it from an outside wall. We found the foundation, and it is now permanently locked in this location. It's always been screwed. Okay, cool. Okay, so what letters do we still need? Okay, so pretty much the first 4 rows, we got everything. Well, I finally found the boiler room, and then I didn't have the lab. So that was sad. Okay. Well, I guess technically we don't have the room 1 up, 1 over. We don't technically have the one that I'm 100% sure is H. But we can do that. My ceiling is just unpredictable. Completely understand. Ooh, sledgehammer. Mine. 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 Thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, but you can help interpret photos this time. Some of the guys and Surgeon were huge help yesterday in interpreting the photos. Especially this one that I thought was just 3 different loops turned out to be a tier, which I never would have gotten. My head brain was like, it's a broken lamp. Like, no, it's a tier. I'm like, yeah, you'll see. Let's see. Where's the photos for this room? Right here. Bath, bat. This one's easy. So you take bath and you have bat, so you subtract bat from bath. And you get H. So now we have an official that this letter is H instead of a lowercase h that, I filled in because I can spell. Be confused. All good. All good. I'm sure there's still some photos in here that'll confuse the frick out of me too. There you go. Got an official H there. Okay, so in other words, oh frick, guess, yes, screw it, we'll go down. Okay, give me a key. Give me that, thank you. See, like this one is pin, that's pine. So pine minus pin is E. So that room is E. And they stay the same no matter what rooms you end up picking each time. So it does give a consistent message. Pine Tree State. I think there's like 5 Pine Tree States. Okay. Okay, let's see. What we got here? We got the gems are in the white box. Statement with the word white are always true. Statement made is special. I feel like they should be specific types of pines. Like, I feel like they're not all the same pine, that they're like, oh yeah, they say pine and then state you think of like a particular kind. There's no way they're all the same. Yes, so many emotes. I got the Oreo one done, I just haven't added it yet. Phoenix one, I'm trying to get a good photo. I have some derpy, low quality photos that I might turn into pixelated ones, because honestly, the quality's so bad, it's not worth actually using the actual photo image. But it might be worth it to make it a pixelated. But it's just so derpy. So we might have a pixelated Phoenix instead of an actual Phoenix photo. The statement on the white box is true. Most common, pine in Maine. Yeah, because like East Coast, where I am, they have like longleaf pine is, and loblolly is what it's like really known for. So I feel like they should be more specific. Oreo pictures is the best. Yeah, pictures are the best. The gems are in the white box. All right, let's figure this out. Gems are in the white box. If we assume this is true, statement with the word white are always true. That's false, because every single one says white. So that has to be false. False. True. I think. To put puzzles in this picture. Yeah, I know. Like, I never would have gotten that there were puzzles in the picture. Except for I found one room that literally described what they were doing and how they did it and examples of what they did that I screenshotted. I was like, well, that made it a lot easier. Okay. Let's see. We're going up. We need to get row 4. He is really paranoid or just really loves puzzles. Or both. Because he, based on the letters, he seemed to be having a great time doing this. Okay. Gem, thank you. Okay, we're on row 4. Do I need any in row 4? No. Okay. So how's connection? Let me just stare at the connection for a minute. He's going to die. He decided to have some fun with inheritance. True. Hey, connection, can you come back, please? It's sticking at 1 bar. It is sticking to its guns. Okay, just pop back up. No Oreo, which has been decided in Phoenix. Yeah. Honestly, I love those emotes. The dog ones are the only ones I'm willing to have actual photos of. True, they do have. I was like, they kind of match. That's it. It's the head tilt. It's exactly what it is. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so now we're on row 5. Do I need this one? Yes, I do. Okay, what the frick are the photos here? Pilot. Plot. Okay. Pilot, plot, the difference is I. I might need to find a photo of Oreo having the head tilt. True. Give me 1 second. Okay, so during that period, frick, now you're dropping connection again. Now that I switch it off the BRB screen, screw you. Okay. Well, it's not dropping, it's just dropping from 4 to 3, which is still rude, to be clear. Okay, so wait, we decided that this one is I. So 1 right, 5 up is I. It's the family head tilt. It's always a judging face, true. I did that wrong. G, okay, I. Why do I keep putting it like that? I. There we go. Fight, light, might, tight. I probably need the room to the left. I might need the room to the left. That could potentially be helpful. Yeah, I'll have to get a judging face of Oreo. Yeah, we'll go here, we'll get keys. And look for paintings. Vial, bath. Frick, we saw this one before. What was it actually? Frick. Tub, tube, that was it. Do that plus picture one. True, true. Have like multiple of the guys. Okay, let's see. So yeah, tube, tub, difference is an E. Okay, wait, what? Yeah, frick, this one is 8 again. Of course it is. Nothing like rhyming and repetition. 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Okay. Mine, thank you. I'll take that. Let's see. Slip on sanity, true. Ooh, but the wine cellar is gonna put me in a bind. It won't let me get through all the way. That'll take me back down, but I don't really need to go down. Redraw. I only have 1. Frick you. You know, this is fine. This works. Can I steal money from the church? No. Okay. Alright. Yeah, we'll go to Nook. Okay, and then through the Nook. Come over here, and now in the foundation, which I'm not quite clear on where the controls are. It's my instructions say that the controls for the elevator are behind the foundation wall. So in my mind, that means there's either like a wall in here I can break, or that behind this wall, when I have a certain room selected. Why the frick does that say V? I'm just gonna ignore that. Maybe it's V? What room is this? Right. Section 4. 6. Yeah, said sledgehammer. Exactly. Well, I do have a sledgehammer now. Yeah, just go around and see if I can sledge anything. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I guess I already have 6. No, I don't. I can't count. It's not V. V doesn't make sense. Sledgehammer, please. Can I sledge you? You won't let me sledge you? That's rude. Maybe they'll ever sell me the key card. Okay. Fan, Flam. And yes, that is a spoon. The sledgehammer is used to open boxes. It's used to open, like, chests, which I think is way under evaluating the use of a sledgehammer, to be completely frank. It should be able to break into the Arboretum, and as discussed yesterday, we should be able to drive the car through the Arboretum to get in. There are so many good options. Okay, but yes, that is a spoon. Flan, fan, so it's an L. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. 7 Up. Yep, already had that one. No, not like the puzzle boxes. Like the occasional boxes you'll find around that just have locks on them, they have to use locks for. Oh, this is the room where we got information on the puzzle we're talking about. But I don't really want to go there right now. Sure, that sounds good. That does not sound good. That sounded horrible. Why did I pick this room? Fun. The red fun puzzle, true. But we got a hamster. We do have a hamster. Okay. Do I have the one underneath this? Why the frick did I decide to go to the right? I needed to go to the left top, not the right top. Yeah, I already have the U. Wait. Yeah, because that's house, hose. Yeah, it's you. Yeah, got it. Okay. I mean, I did just pick a mysterious room. True, I did not willingly pick it. I picked what was available. Because I don't have night vision. Wheat. Flame. Plant. Fire. Alright, 1 second, I'll give Mikey a treat. What the? Flame. Grain. I can't believe I forgot a freaking coat check. Coat check the key card that one time. I haven't found it since. Hi, Mikey. Good boy. You know I love you. Alright, he's got his treat. Okay. Why the frick is my image not all the way in there? 1 sec. There we go. That's better. Oh, also, I moved my Ethernet thingy to see if that helped with the connection. And I boinked the camera when I did that. Oh wait, frick. The connection's fine. Yeah, no, I just gave Mikey a treat. Yeah, the internet's fine right now. I just wasn't moving. Okay. Mackie does appreciate the treat. True. He's not curled back up on the bed. Fire, wheat, plant. Grain, flame. Before it was glitching, I could like sped. Got it. Got it. I don't know what this one is. I'm gonna be completely honest. I don't know what this one is. We're gonna currently move along. And hope to get upright. Because we can probably have a couple empty ones and be able to, you know, actually guess it. Okay, so the only one I'm missing on the right side is the one top right corner. Well, the thing is that they made it so that they can mean different things. So, like, the one on the right could be flame, it could maybe be heat, it could be fire. And then you have the one on the left, which could be wheat, it could be plant, it could be grain. It just depends on which one, which descriptive factor, which descriptive word is close to the descriptive word of the other photo. Exactly. Yeah, it is pretty open-ended. And the flan, I'm gonna be honest, I thought it was a cowboy hat with a spoon. I'm a simple individual. Because this one's plan. No, it's not. Chart, cart. But like, we already have that one. Okay, let's head up. Cowboy hat with spoon. Damn it, it's locked. Rude. Okay, let's go down to security. Boudoir. Okay. Oh, thank gosh, we got the coin purse. I don't want the coin purse. I want the top hat. So rude. So rude. Okay. I don't need anything down there, but I do need more keys. So. Wait, frick, I need the greenhouse, but I need the lever, but I think I also need the greenhouse and the lever to be directly outside. Screw it, we're going to the greenhouse. I believe this is an entrance to the antechamber. Wait, frick, look! That says south. So if we can find the broken lever and come here and put the house, and put this room in the position of the bunk rooms. The red, it shows that it's the entrance to the south portion of the antechamber. I was wondering if it was the foundation was the way to get through with the elevator, or if it was going to be, had to do with like a broken lever. So it appears a broken lever is at least an entrance from the greenhouse. So we got to get the greenhouse south of the antechamber. Yeah, I would go crazy doing these things. Oh, it's a metal detector. I was like, oh, they have an intercom to talk to the antechamber. No, it was a that was not it. Oh, sweet words. Okay. Okay, I need to. Oh, frick! I need to open up notes now. Notepad. Okay, yeah, I can erase all those numbers because it turned out those words were not. It didn't matter by room. I wrote down what the letters were by the room type and not by room location. So it was kind of a moot point, unless I went back to see what location they were in. Okay. Gems that. Okay, so where's the. Okay. First word stone. Okay, this is 5. So, because we have the first few words of the music sheets, and the bold ones say bold words, first words on the sheets, ... message. It's probably tell you message or something like that. So we got to look at the first word on the sheet, which is trees. And this is the 5th page, so it's going to be the 5th word. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be trees. So right now we have trees, blank, blank, stones, is what the music sheets have told us. Okay. Oh, that's a freaking guys, I don't think that was a real plant. What the Why the frick? Who planted fake flowers? I mean, I'm grateful for the gems. I truly am. But why? Yeah, exactly. Who plants fake flowers? Also, that didn't give us any keys. We still gotta go south. See if we can find some keys. Okay. This way. This way. Through here. Mysteries store. We go here, we can get a key. Yeah, I knew what you meant. Key. We do have a metal detector now, so that can be good. And a shovel. Ooh, we can go back to the dirt ones. Okay. So like this one is stairs star. Sorry, stair star. So the letter is I. I never would have gotten this if they hadn't spelled it out extremely clearly in that one room. Once they explained it, I was like, oh, I get it. And then my only thing was, how the frick do they do it with room changes? And then someone brought it up, and I was like, oh, you're a genius. That is exactly how it is done. That one room said it basically gave a tutorial for how they wanted to do this puzzle. It said some words that they had aligned with, and it said there's a letter saying we want pair of paintings in each room so that they can be done for the puzzle. And then there were like crossed off words that would say like plant, plan, and then it even had a list of ones that are not combined. So that gives you like other words that exist as descriptions for some of these photos. And then it even had the big grid you see on there now. It had that, and it had F in the middle, which is the one at the entrance hall. Yeah, because entrance hall is this is face, this is ace, so the letter is F. Yeah, no, it was extremely obvious. All except for how like the location stuff worked. Yeah, we already got you. Oh, I didn't pick up that. Oh, I didn't even go in here. Okay, do we have any chests in here? No. We need a key. We have a freaking sledgehammer, and we haven't had anything we can sledge. Dune? No. Actually, I don't remember what this... desert. So it's S. Mind you, these are ones that, like, I got yesterday. We figured out yesterday. I'm not just figuring these out super fast. Freezing my money and coins could actually be pretty useful. I just want to use the sledge. I have a sledgehammer. Let me break it. Let me break. And I'm gonna be honest, the one that's just draft, the ones that's just draft, this is draft, it took me a long time to realize that it just has the letter that's different. No, wait, that's not this one. What room are we in? No, it is E. This room is E, so that's plain pain. No. Either way, whatever letter is in here is the letter of that room. So if you see this photo, it already tells you what letter it is. Yeah, just make things go bonk. I was like, I already figured you out. I'm not gonna do it again. Okay, how do I get back up? Okay, gotta go up, right. Keep an eye out to see if there's any detecting of metals. Should probably code check the. Yeah, I should probably code check the metal detector. Put money in here yet? No. Okay. Got one key. Let me out. Dirt. Coins. Wait, it's frozen. I can't get more coins. Damn, that was an oversight. I'm gonna lie, that was a pretty big oversight on my part. No, the one key is probably not enough. It is very likely not enough. Which is part of the reason I didn't feel too bad about freezing it. Yeah, I was right. We can dig the dirt patches. Patches is great. I love it. Combine and create new items. Screw it. We already... Oh, magnifying glass. I'll take that. Thank you. Also, that is clearly an L. Why the frick is there an L in this room? Is there no photos? What do I have on the thingy? Oh, so apparently if there's no photos, it just tells you. It just will have the letter just hanging around somewhere. Yeah, so there's no normal thing in this place. You're absolutely right. That is it. Of course it requires a freaking key card. Frick you. Okay, what should we try and combine? Metal detector, sledgehammer. Not coin purse. Sledgehammer. Can I combine anything? What the frick will you let me combine? Mine. We're checking that. We are totally checking that. Sledgehammer and magnifying glass would make sense. Yeah, we're checking that. Alright, back in here. Back through here. Coat room. Excuse me, please. Please take my detector shovel. Thank you. Alright. And then we're gonna call it a day. I don't know. It's just the idea of putting like glass on a sledgehammer is really funny. Okay, so we really need is to fill out the right side up above level 4. Oh wait, I completely forgot we have an entire room outside. Yeah, we have an entire thing unlocked. Fragile glassing that is made to break. Yeah, exactly. It's like, look at me now. I have the power. Gonna put my. Why is there a shrine? Each time you draft a shop room, game. Damn! Shrine to Mikey, true. Need this, but then the statue needs to be a Mikey. Not gonna lie, those are some pretty good benefits. Assuming we get a shop room, but there's no way we don't get a shop room in 3 days. Right. Okay. Mikey does bless. Okay. Gem. Parlor. Freaking this one again. Let's see. What we got? The black box. True. Call to alter himself. The black box is true. This is correct. So one of these is false. If we assume the black box is true, and that the black box is empty, then that tells us jack crud about which one has it. If we assume the black box is empty is true, and this is false. Which box is true for the 100th time? I know, right? So many which box is trues. I have not seen any repeats of the box puzzles yet. Wait, yeah, because we're to say this is true. If it says the black box is true, then that would be saying that this is true, and then this is also true. Therefore, this is false. This one is also false, and it's going to be in here. Yes. I have no idea how long the developer spent. I would be so interested in seeing a thing about like how they made this. We're going to church. Okay, no money I can take. What's that? Sleeping mask. Okay. Spare room. Jack crud. Let me go up. Key, gem. Back we go. Rude. Okay. I have 12 gems. Apple. Okay. That through here. Gems are used to unlock fancier rooms. Yes, yes, yes. We need a coat check. I will take back my metal detecting hammer, please. That's not what it is, but thank you. Alright, now we need these fudgers to go up then. Wait, there's a thing for sale. It's the ultimate fancy room. I don't think I found it yet. We have a fancy freaking vault that I don't have. That I haven't gotten yet. I don't need your sledgehammer. Oh, wait. I might need your sledgehammer. But there's a vault that has a bunch of coins and stuff in it. Vault 111. Yeah, exactly. I got the vault keys and my first thought was... That was my first thought. Corridor. We gotta go up and then go left. Oh, thank you. Left. Coupon. So how grief works. Yeah, exactly. Even they didn't go there. They just killed the parents and kept the kids. And then trained them to be soldiers or something. Wasn't quite clear on how that worked, but something like that. Shovel, shovel, shovel. For science. True, it was for science. Oh, look, we didn't need to buy a sledgehammer. They just gave us a sledgehammer. Sweet, another key. Any more dirt? No, okay. Pool has a ton of coins in it. Lab's gonna go up. And if we can find the boiler room again, that'd be really helpful. Yeah, I do not think these coins are just lying around. I think they appear when I get the metal detector. So wait, so is there just a letter sitting somewhere on here then? Yes. Yeah, that's telling me to dig. Decently obvious. I dug up a nail. Oh, thank you. That was helpful. Also, there's no letter in this one. Frick. Anyone see a letter? Just chilling somewhere? Fudge. Wait. No, it's not a letter. I mean, the most confusing puzzle is the one I haven't solved, which is the one in the lab. And yeah, I'd say the one in the lab and anything regarding the pump room, which just hasn't given me much information. I don't know, some of them have been very difficult, and I still don't know how to find any of the safe codes, even though that's what we're currently working on. Okay, we'll go in here to get a key. Yeah, this picture one is just time. Once that you find that room and it literally spells it out. It helps a lot. Speaking of which, do I have any other rooms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I need 5? One? No, I do not. Okay. I do need 6. Does anyone see any left? Oh, there's... Okay, sure. I need a freaking flashlight is what I need. Can I open this and see the This is bull. I don't want to go in the dark room. I'd rather go into the freaking conference room. Oh wow, this time... Oh wait, no, that's still just a freaking pen. I got so excited thinking that... I've never seen the conference room have anything other than this fake safe code. I've never seen it have anything of importance. The dark room is nice, but you can't see what you're drafting, so it makes it more difficult to be able to tell what direction to go in. Or like, you know, plan to like have an upwards turn. Like you might end up in a room with no exit. And since we're trying to fill out the left side, I think it's important that we be able to see it. Okay, let's see. 5. Okay. So we need 6, 7, 8, and 9. I mean, yeah, there's certain points where like it wouldn't matter if it's a dead end room, but when you have like a 3 exit thing that could lead to 3 potential dead ends, and you need to go like all the way up, that's not ideal. Sure, we're going here. Wheat rain. Plant rain. We're just gonna see if we can figure. We're gonna have a couple of missing letters. The ones with the wheat I tend to find pretty confusing. Take all that money, thank you. No, we're not talking freaking Alzara again. Spine pine. S. Okay, so 3 down is S. That was like a 5, but we'll take it. See, that's vault. Which I guess we can go into. Oh wow. To permanently add this is better. This is more long-term thinking. Casino. Vestibule. Yeah, frick. We'll take that. I'm gonna screenshot that. Great Hall partition planning. Monday, November 30th. Person. Okay, this is just explaining all the rooms. Maybe check word from the editor. Okay, it's just talking about the different types of rooms. Does that that's cute. That's actually really cool. Does it have the password on it by chance? No. Sadness. Yeah, true. I could take screenshots. Which safe even is this? Also, I don't think I found 8 safes. I think I found like 6. But you're right. Screenshots are a good idea. There we go. Box. Crate. Chart. Chart. Cart. H. Maybe. Let me do H. Question. Ooh, it does say get dates. Let's see. November 7th, day 1. Okay, it doesn't have a year. That's not... I mean, I appreciate it, but... Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, frick, you're right. That is 2 different letters. Let me just undo that. We're just gonna have a couple of missing letters and just say YOLO. One of the guys told me about this one yesterday, and I honestly don't think I ever would have gotten this. Chef Chief. The answer is I. Okay, and this should give me some keys. Okay, now that we're back here, we can get the words again. Okay, so find among the white. Okay, find, that was 4, right? 3, 4, yeah. Find among the white. Oh, that's a fancy key. Give me a sec. I'll pick that up in a sec. Find among the white. White. Find among the white trees blank blank stone. Yeah, like I was just over here like tribe. What does that mean? What the frick is a secret garden? I mean, I know it's a book. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Flight light F. If That's why it's not. Okay, you know, you make a good point, okay? That is a valid point. We're going to Secret Garden. I don't give a. We're going to Secret Garden. Key does not fit. Okay, well you can go. We'll try you in a different location. I was so excited to go to the Secret Garden. Okay, pool. Yeah, we drained the pool. It has a lot of money, and that's about it. You want to see photos? Okay, yes, we got rat. We got roe, bat. Honestly, it probably does have secret plants. Boat, bat. O. It's O. Okay. 2, 2 is O. No, that's the wrong thing. There we go. O. If you, maybe it's if you count small, I have absolutely no clue what the frick the fourth word is. Yeah, I have no clue. We'll definitely have to go back into drafting studio. Actually, we're already right here. We have enough steps. Let's just go back and see if it seems like this would be count. I just wanted some confirmation. It's crate rate. It's C. Crate rate. See, that's easy to figure out once you're able to actually once you're able to fill in the letters for yourself. Okay, what letter is it? Oh, okay. Okay, back here. Like rate of increase. Okay, and I fell in the pool. One sec. Okay, will you let me use the secret garden key, please? Just needed the words. Yeah, we just needed to already know the answer to be able to confirm that it was the answer. Easy. Okay. Wait, do I already have? I don't have this. Do I have this one? One sec. I do not have this one. Okay. Clock tie. Time tie. M. Small. What the frick could the fourth word be? Yeah, we'll go in the library. Okay, it goes down. Maybe less common will give us master bedroom. That will then hopefully have a secret passage to get into the foundation. Guys, do you think the secret garden key will fit in the foundation? Oh, I don't have any normal keys. Well, that's just sad. Okay, just gotta go back here. Can't go that way. Frick. That means we gotta go all the way. Fine. It's not like I cared anymore. Alright. And then the other code we have is something to do with like in the white trees. Something something stone or something like that. Okay, let's go back in the conference room. Key in one room and use it for a different lock. True. We need this one. Okay, what was in the West Wing? Oh gosh. Wheat rain. Let me check my screenshot. I got some screenshots that had different that had some of the examples in the room that told us how to do this. Glove, love, sting, sing, crowd, crow, groan, gown, snack, sack, sturdy, study, craft, raft, draft, smile, vile, coat, cold, beard, bard. Okay, none of these help me. Frick. Okay. I mean, it's definitely wheat. We really need to know what 4 is. But the foundation, wheat, and I don't know. Yeah, but I mean, it could also be plant. I love that we're missing 3 in the same row. We do have 28. Oh, frick, we don't have a gem. Never mind, screw you. Dinner is served. I was thinking like wheat, sleep, but that was just because it rhymed and it didn't work. Holy crap! How the frick was I supposed to know this was for the dining room? Or was it just because there's a door heading there? I tried a blank wall before to try and find the elevator controls. Apparently I needed a doorway. That's the controls for the foundation to lower the elevator. Onward! Oh, screw you. Someone needs to let me in. Someone needs to let me in. I mean, yeah, but I had to lower the lift. That was the thing. I have no idea what happens now. That's where we gotta go. And we can get the boiler room, but we don't have a freaking gym. Frick you, game. Ah, screw it, it's worth it. Let me in! Let me in! Down or up? I don't. Okay, we're going down. Yeah, we finally got in the elevator. Now, where the frick does this lead me? Secret garden, maybe? We have a secret garden key. Why? Why is this giving me like vibes of like a temple, like Masonic lodge type stuff? Ooh, an upgrade disc. Yes, I'll take that. Deer. You screw that. We're not doing that right now. What room does it say I'm in? It doesn't. Fascinating. Stage and stag. Ooh, you right. Guess what it all comes back to? The effing key card. Becky's right, he's genius, true. Okay. So it's foundation, behind, foundation, door is needed. Leads. I know, right? Like, come on, let me have some fun. To basement. Need basement key. Wait, does it say I need a basement key? Or just a normal key? I mean, you're absolutely right that stage and stag is probably it, so it's probably E. But I don't know where the frick we are, so I don't know how that matters. Like, we're not on the map. I got no clue where to put that letter. Wait, I do, because it would still be... Oh! It would still be there, because we just went down. We didn't go into a different room. By technicality. We just went down. It is E. E. Yeah, good job. Ah, frick, we went back down. Give us a sec. We'll be back momentarily. I'm enjoying the ride, okay? We've been going forward and backwards. Time to go up and down and have some fun. Not gonna be taken in any odd way, you know? We're just gonna ignore that. Okay, that still doesn't help me with whatever the last two frickin' letters are. And just enjoy the view of rock. Yeah, exactly. Oh, I forgot we have... Oh, thank gosh we dug that up. I don't know what on earth I would do without that old tin can. Remind me before we end the day, I need to check. I need to check the item we got, the detector shovel. Do I have enough steps to do that? I got 18 steps, frick. We might just have to get lucky and find a metal detector and a shovel again. Wait, no. If we can get lucky, come out here, go all the way down through the hallway, back to the entrance hall, then we can make it. But I don't think we're making it going... I don't think we're making it going that way. One of you fudgers, please take the secret garden key. Holy frick! What the frick? Why did that one work? It's because the greenhouse can only be pulled on the outer perimeter. According to the landlord dude. Oh, it's her necklace thingy. It's the thingy that Alakazam showed on the door for the 45th room, and that the lady the lady of the house always had on her necklace. Get the secret apple. So true. Oh gosh. Which ones can I move? Okay, so this moves middle. Okay, so we probably need to line it up with bottom one, right? be a confusing puzzle. Hopefully not. Hopefully the answer is simple and that it's just align them. Okay. Oh, we need to align them and point them at the necklace. Can I see something that said south? Maybe. I've seen a lot of things, I'm gonna be honest. I don't recall that one specifically. But I mean, we got one that can't move. Yes! Oh my god, it's another entrance in the antechamber! Holy crap! It has a lever that's not broken. Wait, but it's impossible to get the secret garden up there, right? There's no way that works. Holy crap. We just opened up one of them. We opened up the one on the west, which we have a freaking music room in. Dang it! We're so close to being able to go into the antechamber. We found a secret garden with the secret garden key that we randomly found. We came here, we aligned these thingies, and this here is basically the antechamber. So each of these squares is a door. And the red shows what door the lever opens. So we just opened the left door. Okay, I need to write that down. Left door is blocked, but the game didn't know that. I'm the one who filled it out up to there without giving it a door. So yes, we cannot access it in this run, but this is really good info to have in case I ever accidentally find it again. It also means that whenever we get the greenhouse and the broken lever, that we don't necessarily have to get the greenhouse up north. We can just get the greenhouse wherever, use the lever, and then enter it from the bottom, as long as we make sure we have a... My note sheet's a little bit long. It's a little bit long. Find fancy... Find secret garden key. Open to door on perimeter. Line arrows. Lever to open west antechamber door. That's a lot of happenstance. This is the first time we've ever found the secret garden key. But still. Look, I'm just happy to have one of my theories confirmed. So many coins. Also, this kind of ruins the ability... Actually, no, it does not ruin the ability to go down. We still have here. Yeah. Yeah, Mikey is still passed out. I was like, wow, it opened. Oh, there we go. More coins, thank gosh. Had long day, hard day being Mikey. Very true. Gonna have to bank her luck on. Frack. Wait. We have 18 steps. We can get back to the kitchen. We can get, but I want it, frick. I don't need any, I need one more letter up here and to the left. Okay, let's get back out of here. Wait, we got 2 keys. That's why I wanted to check. I wanted to see if having the key would allow us to unlock the thingy in the basement. Or if it required a special basement key. Need basement key. Frick you. That's rude. That's very rude. Look, I just want to enter the Masonic Lodge, okay? Okay, I need to go... Okay, down to archives, through the weight room. Oh wait, I can cut it shorter. I can cut it shorter to get to coat check. And go through weight room, across the passage. I know, like, come on, just take a normal key for once. So this is so many gems. Okay, and then we go to Corey. And then from Corey, we go to Nook. And then down. Commissary. Entrance hall. Coat check. No, just when you first enter it, but it's still the worst one. I prefer the one that takes 2 steps every time you enter. We can get the upgrade disc pretty easily now. Detector shovel is what needs to be checked. Alright. Call it a day. What the frick are the last few letters? Something just happened. Oh, thank you, Chop Chop, for the raid. I appreciate it. I still have my sound alert the same for several different things, and that's one of them. Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. We are filling out this. We got 2 more letters on the code that we really need, and we can't make heads or tails of the stuff. But yeah, what were you playing? Welcome in. I know, I need to change that sound alert. Most of the ones are unique. I think I have 2 that are the same. Rome Total War. Dang, how's that? My ears. The rage quit raid. Ah, understood. Understood. That was me a couple days ago with this game when my beautiful theory of taking a sledgehammer to a wall didn't pan out. Like, the entire stream was based around getting that sledgehammer, and then it was like, no. Like, well, I'm out of ideas. End stream. Much disappointment. True. Okay, so what we're doing right now is we're basically looking at the 2 photos in special rooms. So this is stare, and that is star. So the letter difference is I. So we're missing 2 letters in the 6th row. Up to code building. Yeah, with the nod up to code building, exactly. So yeah, if you guys would like to lend your photo expertise, Plan, plane. This one was E. Okay. Also, like stag and stage, that would also be E. True. But yeah, I am totally up for people throwing out ideas if they think of any. Because we are pretty stumped on row 6. What should I do? No, we're not going freaking red. Screw that. Go green. There's a lot of E. There's a lot of E, that's true. That would annoy me. Which one particular? Which one in particular? Like, the house of ever-changing blueprints, or the resetting every day? The slightly not coherent puzzles? I didn't mean to pick that, it's fine. The stone walls still not lighting up? Ah. Planks on the floor going diagonal. Okay, we're going to kitchen. Alright. Use key. Try and get up to level 6 so we can all see what the frick is going on. Okay, we only lose 2 steps going in here, that's fine. Alright, of course you fudgers locked it. Of course you put it behind a keycard lock. Straight no angles, parallel line. Okay, so this is one. Like ravine, cliff. The one on the right has in other locations been 10 and tag. So, but I guess it could be something else. I'm sure you love the password map then, Job. if you're mad about the no straight angles. This was the only 5x9 thing I could find. I'm out. Tap out. I'm done. Tag 10. What the frick are you? And I can't go to the left, which is the other one I need. So let's head to the right. Let's check on the other one. Passageway, perfect. Nope, we don't have the thingy. Well, screw you then. It's not like I cared. That's a lie. I did care. This hurts. I might actually look that. Like, what would you guys describe that as? Like, I describe it as like a cliff? A ravine? Just a scenic landscape? Cliff, shore. Yeah. Yeah, I'm drawing a complete blank for what that one is. Let me... Definitely not... Is there a rule for the word? No. It just... The 2 words that... The word describing each thing, each picture, they have to basically have every letter in common except one. So, like, you would have... shore, and then there might be a soar. And so you'd be like, okay, one photo is of a soar and one is of the shore. The difference is one letter. That letter is H. So H is a secret letter. Okay, I don't feel good about this, but I am looking up what letter is this? This is... Because if we're talking, is it A1? Okay, so if That's not at all what I'm getting, so that's awkward. Oh, wait, no, it is. Crack. Gates. What the frick? Because this is A4. The one that we're at right now is B4. Supposedly, yeah, keyword supposedly. 8. Grain, rain. Okay, you know, that one, yeah, that made sense. Coast, cost. That's bull. I call bull. How the frick are you supposed to get cost from that? How are we supposed to know you paid any money for that? That is some BS. Yeah, that is bull. I understand coast. This being cost, I don't think I ever would have gotten. It has a tag on it. Okay, so anyway, the answer there is A. Okay. And the other one had the wheat in the cloud, which is apparently grain rain, which makes perfect sense, and I'm pretty sure I came to that conclusion yesterday and then forgot about it. So that is G. And I'm assuming the last word on the first part is like U or something. I don't think whatever the 3-letter word is probably counts that much. It's probably just addressing whoever it's talking to. Count small gates, 8 dates, crack 8 safes. Small gates? What gates? I'm gonna be honest, I thought that this would clear more stuff up. I'm more confused. Of course you're locked. Yes, 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 yes. We will go ahead and lower you. Did I not do you? Why won't you lower? Lower! Oh, you already lowered. Oh, so it doesn't reset. Okay, so that's just stays lowered. Yeah, not clear and not clean. Okay, but yeah, that just stays lowered. That's good to know. Wait, I came in here before and the water bowl was mostly empty. Do they have a living animal in here? I haven't seen one. Okay. Eight gates. I think there's 8 gates outside. It's just an ant that's fed in water. That ant must be super hydrated. Like, that ant is not going to have dehydration at any point. Okay. Actually, now that we have the code, I'm going to make it smaller, so it doesn't take up quite as much space. We're going to go wee. Put you in the small corner. There you go. There you go, buddy. Frick, I hit the wrong one. That's fine. Ant living his best life, true. Can't tell at all what it is now. There we go. That should be good, I think. Let me know if it's not. Granted, I am looking at this on OBS on my big screen. So, it's not like I was looking at it on my phone. Okay, now I see. Yep. Yeah, that's good now. Only one box is true. The black box contains the gems. The blue box contains the gems. If we're assuming only one box is true, that includes this one, right? If you're assuming that only one box is true is correct, then both of these would be false, which would mean it's not black and it's not blue, which meant it would be, if it's not black and it's not blue, then it would be white. If we assume the blue box contains the gems, but only one box is true, would be a false statement, which would mean two of these would be true, which isn't possible. It's got to be blue. I mean, you guys can tell me if you guys go about it a different way. My method of determining what's possible is by going through and assuming each is true to see if it comes up with more than one box as an answer. Because at least one box is always true, and at least one box is always false, and only one box contains a gem. Yeah, they cannot all be true or false. Yeah, good call, but yeah, that's over here in the rules, so I didn't explain that good. But yeah, one is true, one is false, and then we don't know what the third one is. The third one could be true or false. But yeah, that would be false, false. That saying blue box contains gems. Saying that contains the gems. There's no way to narrow it down from that. It has to be this one. Oh wait, sorry. It has to be white. Yeah, you're right. Yes, let's go. Sweet. All right, Mikey's currently asleep. I'll give him a treat probably when we end the day. Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, probably. How long have I been live? 42. Yeah, 1 or 2 more days would probably be good. Depending on how long this day is, actually, pretty much. Honestly, I'm just hoping we get a basement key. And we need to figure out what the frick these gates are. Because I got absolutely no clue. Like, my literal mind is thinking actual gates. So, like, my brain is thinking we need to go outside and count all the gates out there and see if there's numbers on them. How the frick do I get back? Oh. 1 or 2 more days, brain hurt. Understandable. Completely oh, we came through the secret passage. That was it. I mean, it won't take a bit just to go up and look at a single gate and see if we can... if it has numbers or anything. Like, I'm not talking about, like, counting all the gates right now, but... Like, we unlocked the thingy. Let's see if we can find anything on it. Anything that gives us more info. Like, does this count as a gate? I would count this as a gate. Do you have numbers? I mean, yeah, I guess the number could technically hide anywhere, but also I don't think this is the actual solution. I think this is just my brain being literal and taking it way too seriously as to what the message is. Gate shown at the start of every day. Oh gosh, I don't think I can go there. Hobble. Notice of termination. Dear Miss Ravane, half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds is greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your service as groundkeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observation and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms, in particular, has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to this state will be settled properly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best in your future endeavors. Anna Bobbage, house manager. I take a nap. Oh, frick. Oh, fudge. What? Tested the full house theory. 7590. I'm going to screenshot this real quick. 2 starting rooms. We only have 1 starting room. 45292. Oh, is that why she was neglecting her duties? Was because she was, oh my gosh, let me turn on the final flame. Light it up. What does this do? What does this do? Okay, we know where we're going. Like, come on. We go to the cage! Got a lot of aggression to take out in this cage match. Send me down. Restore the cage. Then never leave the cage, you know? At least then we would know. What the frick? Wait, they were mentioning tunnels that were underneath. Oh my gosh, we're in the tunnels. You know, gosh, that seems safe. That were underneath, like, the entire area. Can I kill myself? No. These are important questions. Okay, screenshot. 7/2/1915. As our client Thomas Sinclair, he's one of the statues that's in the statue room. The arches that were long visible from the south cliff are part of a much longer arcade carved into the rock face. Last week, when our crews first arrived, only 2 supporting pillars were visible. But after a few days of clearing vines, moss, and dirt, we have uncovered a dozen more. Our exploration so far has been limited and entirely superficial, as every shaft we have surveyed has ended abruptly, and every promising path leads deeper into the mountain. It has been blocked by tunnels, packed tight with soil, rock, and debris. The site is either much older than we had first assumed, or someone deliberately had these chambers buried. Yeah, exactly. Gotta do the science. Gotta respect the science. It's amazing how these windows held up after however freaking long they're talking about. Wait. Holy crud. Frick. That's not helpful, because apparently the pawns and the horses and all that is also based on the individual room, is based on the spot, not the room. So everything I wrote down about the pawns and stuff doesn't matter, because it has to do with whatever actual location it is. Okay, I need to write that down. Damn. That explains like the 6 different rooms that have had a bunch of pawns in them. See, I don't think my alerts are working. Oh, thank you for the follow, Ocean. I appreciate it. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'll have to check. Okay, it did pop up. It's just a bit delayed. There was a bishop in the chapel where this time, chapel 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So C. Well, I guess if we're counting down, C. No, we're counting up. C5. I would count down. I'm going to count down. C5. C4. C4 is going to be bishop. C2, 3. Okay, nope, they count up. Well, screw you then. Okay, fine. That was a different stream? Okay. Gosh. I want to know what this is now. I want to know what this is. Oh, is that's probably one of the doors that leads outside. It's identical to a different one. Oh god, okay. Sigils of the past. Please remove from sight. Of their realm? It might not be understood by strangers. Sigils are not a new tradition found in every era of culture, predate both written text and heraldic arts. However, today, when we use the term sigil, we are referring specifically to realm sigils, those crude circular marks of designations found on royal artifacts, buildings, and old... Guys, didn't the basement have a sigil on it? On the door? Fascinating glyphs, clear display correlation each sigil in the iconography that realms rural art. How is the image of a leafless burning tree seen in geometrical lines, and what does that what does that tell us of a kingdom's history? Each line, each circle variation tells a story of the land. Dismantle the symbol. Each symbol is composed of 4 things. Okay, we're definitely not just screenshotting everything. Unique shape. Which one's circle? Why is this one not allowed to be checked out of the library? It's been wholly hurt. She's a frickin' Pete. Who let the dog eat the book? Yeah, I'm not reading all this right now. Like you wanted to nom on the book. Understandable. Have a nice day. Can I jump out? No. Okay, well. Alright, guys. Who wants to go back in and figure out where these pieces go? We gotta keep an eye out for the king, the queen, for basically any pieces we see. Okay, so at least we now have a final mission for the night, basically. We got the code. We still don't know what the frick it means. We're definitely not figuring that out tonight. Yeah, he's so excited. But hey, it's better than going and analyzing every single gate to see if we see a code. Okay. You see anything in here? No. Okay. This is B2. So 2, 2. Okay, so B2 is going to be temple. Whatever the frick it's called. And don't use recourses. Castle. That's a rook. So close. I'm really good at chess. Okay. Okay. A3 has a pawn. Chess is fun. I mean, it is fun. Okay. Okay, nope, don't see any. Nope. I'm not gonna bring anything in here, right? No. Can't go in there. You guys got any in here? I feel like the bishop is always in the castle, though. Wait, do we think it depends on the day? It could be that simple. That it does stay with the rooms, and where those rooms are will tell you where those pieces go. So as opposed to the other one that it doesn't matter that the day doesn't matter because the placement of rooms, the paintings will always be the same. Maybe in this case it's the opposite, and the room placement does matter. Because I know the bishop has been in this chapel before. Yeah. Like, I know it's been in here before. Which means, unless I pick the chapel in that same location all the time, which I know I haven't. Okay. Interesting. 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, C6 is going to be bishop. C6, bishop. Okay, so what are we still missing? King, queen. I know for a fact the king is in the office. Wait, actually, I should have that down. Let me see. Church bishop, sometimes money. Yeah. Okay, so where do I have other... Let me check. Control F, pawn. Den, 6 clocks, 1 pawn. I feel like there's more. Move down. Bunk room has 2 pawns. So it seems to be a lot more pawns. Interesting. Attic also had a bishop. Huh. Interesting. Like, yeah, we got pawn here. Oh, we need to check. We already got the chapel. Dining room, does that have anything? Dining room also... Sorry, the den also had a pawn. Why are there so many pawns? There's so many pawns in my grandpa's games. The dining room also has a pawn. There's so many pawns. In chess, I believe 9 or 10. Yeah, I'm wondering if the totals add up. Add up on one side. Okay. Because right now we have the locations of 3 other things. Can I add any more rooms? Yes, I can add more rooms down south. Okay, let's do that. See if we can add like the office or anything. Get back through here. We only have 9 steps left. That's not great. Wait. We have 7 coins. One sec. Control chess pawns. Oh gosh, that's a lot of pawns. Well, screw you. $16? Okay. See? The water's been drank. The ant came and ate the food. And drink the water. Okay. Let's see. Okay. That ant is the family pet. True. Are you another pawn? Out of curiosity. The bedroom's another pawn. Everyone's a pawn. Guys, I'm gonna be honest, even if we get the actual locations of a bunch of the other ones, I think the pawn is just gonna be me putting them in different locations. Pawns, pawns, pawns. That's all your grandpa ever viewed you as. Sadness. Your grandpa, my grandpa. Is the guest also a pawn? Oh, it's okay, guys. The guest room is viewed as a person and not a pawn. I mean, I thought it was odd that there were 2 pawns in the bunk room for 2 brothers. But it could have been a pawn representing each person. The mad view doesn't important enough to even get a piece on the board. Guys, does that count as a pawn? Legitimate question. Do we count that as a pawn? It does kind of, yeah, it has the top. Just a lamp without a shade. Okay. I mean, at this point, I'm not even writing down the pawns. At this point, I'm not even writing it down. There's too many. $15 for an upgrade disc. Okay. You a pawn? The drawing room is also a pawn. Sadness. He's taking steps to do this. 54 square. Okay, we're gonna assume you don't have anything. Also, about to die. We don't even have the... Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna call it a day there. On that. We're gonna do one more day. We're gonna do one more day, and we're gonna see if we can figure out how to do the puzzle that is down in the tunnels. Even if we can't actually figure it out, we're gonna take some notes and see if we can do it. And then that'll be it. This is the last day for tonight. Yeah, one more day or Mikey will complain. Exactly. Unless we want to go around counting a bunch of gates and seeing if there's 8 of them. Which I don't really want to do. I'm gonna go look at the thingy again. Let me run. I'd rather do a gate analysis on tomorrow. I think we would have better luck solving this puzzle than we would that one. At least like in a single day. Okay, not you. Wrong one. Oh, it's broken thing. I thought it was an item. I was gonna be like, oh, so this isn't creepy at all. Just want that to be known. This is definitely not creepy at all. Just a friendly game of chess. There's a few pieces missing. There's no shot it would just lock in, right? No, because I haven't actually picked anything. Okay, which one has a knight in it? Let me see if I have in my notes which one has a knight. So we can try and choose that one. Knight. Observatory has a knight. Okay, so we need an observatory. Pretty much any room and we can get a pawn. Queen. Study has a queen. King. We don't have a king. We have everything except for a king. That's been found. At some point. Okay. Alright, so we have the rooms that we can do. Frick, stop it. I'm trying to leave. Leave me alone. I don't want to play your dang game of chess. I'll be back in a few minutes once I learn the cheat code. Okay. Study, observatory. Well, I mean, this isn't just a typical game of chess. This is definitely a game of chess that, it's more slightly different. But no, nothing's wrong with chess. I enjoy chess. I'm not good at it, but I do enjoy it. Okay. But that game of chess, it has creepy music. It's giving me a bit creepy vibes. If you came up to me and said, hey, would you like to play chess, but you were playing that music in the background, my answer would probably be no. If I can be completely honest. Oh, we finally got the freaking key card. Yeah. Dude, it's just a little special. Fair enough. Hi, buddy. Okay. Anything over here? No. Okay. Wait, we got the key card thingy, so let's do up here. We're gonna turn key card system. We're gonna turn system setting. We're gonna do level high. Now that we have a key card confirmed. Okay. That's it. Okay. There's nothing in the security room. Nook. Chapel. I feel like there was something in the Nook. The chapel has a bishop, though, so we're going to go in there. Yeah, chapel still has a bishop. Alright. I don't even have to write these down. We can just open up the map when we're down there. Parlor. It's making it a tiny bit more difficult than it was needed. Okay, what do we got? Gems are in the black box. The gems are in the white box. Oh, this is the first time I've ever seen one of them repeated. I've done this puzzle like 15 times. This is the first one I've ever seen. Okay, if we assume the gems are in the black box, then they're in the black box. That's not going to work. Only one of the boxes displays a true statement. If we assume that this is true, that's saying that both of these are false. Yeah, because we just did this. I mean, to be fair, we've gone through like 15 different variations. This is the first one that's practically the same. Like, kudos. I thought they'd be like 2 or 3. So yeah, if we're to say that this is actually only one box that stays a true statement is true, then both of these are false. So gems are in the black box would be false. The gems are in the white box would be false. Therefore, they would be in the blue box. Yes, let's go. Okay. Let's see. All right. Den has one of the pieces. I don't remember which one. Den has a pawn. Thank you, pawn. Spare room doesn't have jack crud. There's definitely something that was in the drawing room. I thought there was. I guess I was wrong. My bad. Oops. Of course she locked it. That's rude. I mean, we need a key. Ooh, magnifying glass. It's good for looking at gates, right? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, Nook has rook. Nook rook. The Nook rook. Okay. So we mostly need we don't want that one to go down. Frick, we don't have a choice. But we have plenty of ways to go right. Let's go to closet, get some items. 2 items. Oh, that is the second item. It's shoes. Thank you. Let's grab me shoes. Thank you. All right. Rude. All right, back down. We do observatory. Observatory has a knight in it. Yes. Perfect. All right, one more. Okay. Nope, that was the wrong way. Okay. You know, that's a good day for a key. Not even gonna lie. Okay, so we're missing basically just the king and the queen. Is what's missing. And a queen can be found. Let me check my notes. Queen. In the study. If we can get a study, we'll be good. I'm pretty sure the study costs gems, so I'm going to try not to spend gems. Sun of the telescope, true. I was wondering how we're supposed to view the stars during the middle of the day, but apparently it's just that easy. Oh, of course requires a gem. Plus hide, we got a sledgehammer. Okay. I feel like the boudoir should have something. Okay. If you want to have semantics, Wolf. Yes, the sun is a star. I meant the stars you can typically look at without eye damage. That's funny. Okay, we got plenty of other directions we can go. Gem. Who doesn't like a little bit of blindness? True. Everyone looking at the dang solar eclipse in 2017. Is it bad? I looked at that and I immediately thought, that's a pawn. Okay, we need to study. Or we need to keep an eye out for something that might allow us... We need to keep an eye out for a king and a queen. That's just it. That's what we need. Are you a king or a queen? No, you got a freaking bishop. I mean, there's a king thingy up there, but I don't think that counts. As flavor and uniqueness? True. Mom says I'm special for staring directly into the sun. You sure are, Jack. You know, people is a good conversation starter. True. Okay. You also have a freaking pawn. Okay, out we go. Right, down to the bottom of the entrance hall. And we're actually just trapped in here now. So we really gotta hope we figure out... That's not... Yeah, but what... Oh, wait. Oh, you're right. We do have one more direction we can go. I didn't notice that. Yeah, we'll go coat check. Good call, good call. Well, you see, in my brain, we didn't have any other possible locations. I forgot about that one that was locked. Because despite setting security to high, we have seen 0 security doors. Oh, no, it is a cool name. But that's also where we put the stuff that we want to keep for exploration. Ooh, and it's in the drawing room, which means we get another reroll. Frick, fine. Okay, you're beeping. What are you beeping at? Oh! Broken lever! I think this one might be A. West Wing, yes. Which should always be unlocked. Also, did we have anything in the workshop? Did anyone see a pawn or anything? I didn't see anything. Need all the broken levers. I mean, that's how we're going to get into the antechamber. Fine, we'll go to the frickin' spare room. Is that we need that in the location. We need the broken lever in the greenhouse to put it in that location. We need the broken lever to fix the broken lever in the greenhouse to open up the bottom half of the antechamber. I think the antechamber is going to be the final room. It might just be part of it. I don't know. Of course it's locked. I looked at that and I said pawn. I mean, that is pawn, but... Okay, we can go down. At the very least, the entrance to the 46th room is through the antechamber. At least we just saw the door when we lifted up one of the entrances to it. So the ladyship's chamber, is that like a man cave? I have no idea. I'm sure we'll find a use for the spoons occasionally. Oh, thank gosh. I would have missed that singular coin. Okay, fine. Let's do this real quick. 14. 9 plus 13. 22. Minus 20 gives you 2. 14 plus 8 gives you 22. Minus 20 gives you 2. Times 10 gives you 20. 5 plus 11 is 16. Why would you do this to me? Oh, 16 times 2. Oh, okay, I thought it was going to be a high number. Isn't it just 32? Yeah. Yeah, it's 32. 32 divided by 1 is still 32. 32 divided by 4. 7, 14, 21. Nope. 8, 16, 24, 32. 8. Sweet, keys. I'll take that. Thank you. Okay, so I need it in the bedroom up there. Okay. It's pretty succinct math. Keys, take all the keys. Library gives some more chances. Not only to draw something rare, but to go up. Oh, frickin' frack. I want to go to the bookshop. Foyer's the one that has like all the definitely not cult-like statues of all the founders that keep getting mentioned in a bunch of stuff. I'm sure there's a puzzle there. I have not worked on trying to get that one yet. Fine. Next time we go to the bookshop, though. Yep. D. B, C, D. That's not where the frick you are, Fudger. That's not where you are. I mean, that counts as having a queen in there, right? Well, because I want to do the chess thing. Okay, so queen is possibly D8. D8 question? I mean, yeah, I would say it counts too. So we're gonna go try that. Would you count that as queen being D8 though? Or would you say queen is B7? If everything else is being counted the other way, why would we change it for this one? It doesn't make sense. You wouldn't. Unless we're missing a bunch of chessboards that had games that were being played that have pieces in different locations. But I haven't seen a bunch of them. So I'm going to say we put it in the location that it actually is in the schematics. Yeah, I think I would notice if there were like 10 different just random chessboards lying around. I passed the entrance. Oh, I forgot to pick up my daily allowance. Thank you. We get back to the coach. Oh yeah, coach X right next to the entrance. We're good. I wonder if there's any places to dig out here. Not doing that right now, but we do have the magnifying glass. Let me magnify. Let me see the dates. Let me see the dates. Rude. Honestly, that probably is the #1 reason. I barely ever run out of steps. Like, it's occasional, but it's not common. Keys is absolutely more common. Sometimes gems, but yeah. Okay. I saw that, I was like 7. Down into the friendly mines. So true. It can't be D. I mean, it can be D, but that's not how this one's set up. That one was a full chessboard. This one is not. This one is clearly based on the rooms. Therefore, study, which is B2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. B7. Wait, guys, it lights up when it's in the correct location. Wait, that means nothing's gonna light up for the king. Oh, come on. Because which one? Observatory is D3. Okay, well, we got Bishop there right now. One sec. Hi, Mikey. I'm going to bed in just a minute. So we're definitely not getting this today because we haven't even found a freaking king. But I still want to put everything else where it goes. Chapel is B2. Mikey does complain. He does. So many. Wait, do all the pawn numbers light up? I want to know this. Okay. The pawn has so many options. I was in the Nook. Nook had the Rook, which is C5. Pawns have options. I mean, I didn't see any way that they couldn't. Like, they'd have to. Look, I know I'm not going to get lucky and this isn't going to work. But I can hope. I can hope that I just missed something. It's not gonna work because we don't have a king on the schematic. We gotta figure out which room is king, and then this works. Alright, let me go drop off. Actually, I have a workshop. Let's go in, and we have the steps. Let's go in and see if there's anything we can combine in the workshop that would be better to save than the shovel magnet. Yeah, still a pain. We gotta figure out what room has it, and then it should be easier. And it seems like once you eventually draw a room, you're more likely to get it again. So if we can figure out what rare room has the king, and we draw it once, we're more likely to get it again, which would be good for drawing all of them. And clearly, finding pawns is going to be very painful, very difficult to do. There's like no rooms with pawns. Yeah, this is still dark. Yeah, good way to prevent the random clicking strategy. Exactly. Now, if you hadn't picked up on any of those being in any of the rooms, but you'd unlocked all the rooms somehow in like a full room unlock, you would be able to get that. But I feel like if you've gotten that far and didn't notice like pawns and stuff, then I don't know how anyone would get that far. Okay. Here we're in the workshop. Why does that work? Yeah, at that point the game is saying, fine, whatever. True. What does this combine to give me? Do I get a fixed lever? Why would I want to combine another thing? A sleeping mask and running shoes. I want whatever this is. Wait, it is a broken lever. So I wonder, do we actually have to like fix it before we can reconnect it to the one in the green, whatever it is, the one in the greenhouse? I'm gonna be frank. As much as I really like having a metal detecting shovel, I think the broken lever is more important. I think we take out the other one and put in the broken lever. This is the first broken lever I've seen in a hot minute. And I say that while having a key card. I went the wrong way. Per usual. I'm doing the broken lever. Broken lever's just disappeared. Broken lever has been checked. Yeah, like, they did not want to give me a broken lever when I came up with my theory. They were like, no, 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 no. Not happening. What the frick are you? Oh, okay, cool. Alright. Well, that is going to be it for today. Call it a day. Let me go ahead and give Mikey his treats. Here you go. Yeah, here you go. Alright, and then we're going to do exit, save and quit. If it'll let me. Is the game broken? Is it not? It's not letting me quit. Okay, never mind. It's letting me quit. It's like I'm stuck here. I am stuck here. Alright. Let's quit. Let me save my notes. Exit that. Alright. This has been fun. I should be back around probably 5 p.m. tomorrow. And we'll be continuing this. We're doing this game until we until we get to the antechamber, which hopefully should be this weekend, so I can actually get back to the games I was planning on playing, like Zelda and Xenoblade X. But we'll see. But yeah, thank you guys for being here. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Hope you guys have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you guys again later.